Championship of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Phoenix, it's showtime! Introducing to you first, ladies and gentlemen, on my right, the challenger fighting out of the blue corner, proudly wearing the colors of his home country, green, white, and red, and hailing from Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico. He weighed in at the super lightweight limit of 140 pounds. He enters the ring with a true Legends record of 103 wins, 4 losses, 2 draws, with 86 wins coming by way of knockout. Currently ranked the WBC #1 super lightweight contender. Here is the 6-time world champion. Please welcome El Gran Campeón Mexicano, introducing Julio Cezar Chavez. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent across the ring is the defending world champion on my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trunks with gold lettering, fighting out of Sydney, Australia, by way of Sarov, Russia. He weighed in at a ready 139.5 pounds with a record of 24 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. He has 20 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the former IBF world champion and the current WBC super lightweight champion of the world, introducing Kostya. Once again, a referee in charge, Bobby Ferrara, now to give instructions.
Gentlemen, you've been given the instructions earlier in the day. I expect a clean fight from both of you. Your trunks are in great shape. No punching on the trunks. Okay? Protect yourselves at all times. Shake hands, go back and wait for the bell.
Extremely emotional, nationalistic environment here in the arena. Tszyu's typical MO, go for the early knockout. He'll test his opponent's heart and chin almost immediately. He's mean and strong, hits hard, and straight ahead. Even in his prime, Chavez, a notoriously slow starter, at his best a debilitating puncher, relentlessly and ferociously attacks the body, and through punches and fast, accurate combinations. So here we go, round 1. It's scheduled for 12 for the WBC Super Lightweight Championship. Kostya, the champion of the black. Julio Cezar Chavez in the colors of the Mexican flag, green, red, and white.
These first 3 rounds are key. Chavez cannot fight going backwards. He's not a boxer, an outside slick mover. He cannot allow Chavez Tszyu to bully him around. If Chavez is going to have any chance, he has to be coming forward.
Will Chavez resort to old tricks if things get out of hand? If he's looking for a way out, headbutting, inducing cuts to end the fight and try to get a technical decision, or will he go all out, try his best to win fair and square? Tszyu misses with the overhand right.
There's a nice jab by Chavez to the caught Tszyu right square in the face.
Tszyu unable to counter effectively. And while Chavez typically is a slow starter, Tszyu thought that Chavez would start fast tonight. He says Chavez is in good condition, but he can't go 12. He's also looking to make a big statement, that's for sure. But Tszyu said he'll put pressure on from the start. Be busy, allow no rest for Chavez. Go to the body, not the head, since we all know Chavez's head is like a rock.
But head like a rock, but a rock that splits once in a while, because Chavez does have a lot of cut problems around the eyes. I predict there will be a cut somewhere within the first 5 rounds.
And interesting, Tszyu is known as a head hunter, but he said he would concentrate on the body against Chavez.
Yeah, he thought that the body would clearly be the definitive difference in an older fighter.
He'd be more vulnerable there. The crowd immediately getting behind the challenger, Chavez. A wild right hand missing by Chavez.
A lot of people thought that after the Willie Wise, the pathetic performance against Willie Wise, that Chavez should be a 100-to-1 underdog, and that's really not the case. He didn't train for that fight, I know that, and I knew he would come in here. If he's going to go out, he would probably like to go out on his shield. Miguel Angel Gonzalez did. I don't know if Chavez can.
Straight right hand that nailed Kostya left side. There's a good straight right by Kostya, right on the head of Chavez. Let's see if Tszyu does what he said he'll do and go to the body.
Chavez was always deceivingly strong. As he would come in, he would deflect punches and dig in with heavy hands to his opponent's bodies and chins. Now it's a reverse situation to a degree.
Those debilitating left hooks to the liver by Chavez. That's vintage Chavez. Final seconds, round one. Little pressure there by Tszyu, but then he lets up. Left hand that caught Tszyu on the front of the face. Every little thing that Chavez does will get a reaction from the crowd, even if it's just a grazing blow. Our interpreter is John Roland when we get into the Chavez corner.
y salida. Cuando salga el píntalo para que lo mantengas ocupado. O maneja el izquierdo 2 veces.
Throw the jab and get in there. Throw the jab. Move around.
Dale mucho aire. Tranquilo, relajado. Ok, vámonos. Let's go.
Romulo Cuarte in the corner. Tszyu said, I know Chavez trained hard for this. He's ready. Tszyu watched a lot of tapes of vintage Chavez versus Roger Mayweather versus De La Hoya to see the difference. Tszyu says he's ready. He trained 172 rounds against Mexicans, middleweights, and super middleweights.
Well, I'll tell you what, I use the Rosario tape too because that's what Chavez is going to need to do. Go back to vintage Chavez.
Come on, Julio.
Tszyu prepared for the right Chavez, although that one may not be able to show up.
And Tszyu, an intelligent fighter. He's trying to set up the right with the left jab, Tszyu.
Tszyu landed a nice right hand off the temple of Chavez. Chavez coming on the inside will get a little dirty. He'll give you a forearm, a little elbow, a little shoulder. He knows the tricks of trade. Been around far too long.
Tszyu continues to stick the jab. Let's see if he can follow it up with a right. The crowd certainly seemed happy with the results from round one.
Chavez landed a couple of glancing blows. Nothing great. The more solid punches were landed by Tszyu. The constant jabbing here by Tszyu. Chavez looking for 1 or 2 big shots, but he doesn't have what he once had. He needs to work. Nice left hook by Tszyu. See, now also Tszyu is the effective aggressor. Chavez not being effective on the retreat. He cannot fight going backwards, Steve.
And the referee, Bobby Ferreira, out of Tucson, quickly getting in because he knows the history of cutting by Chavez. Every time those heads come together, Ferreira tries to get in quickly. You hate to see this thing end in that fashion with an accidental headbutt. Good stiff left jab there by Chavez.
Well, as corner said to him, the jab his way in. A few times he's leaping in with the hook to the body or the hook to the head. He needs to work in behind the jab.
The chance of Mexico.
Good jab in the head. Kostya. Come on, break it up. Come on.
We approach the final 20 seconds of round two. Chavez off balance. That punch was blocked by Tszyu. There's a good straight left jab again by Chavez.
So far, Chavez has had 1 right hand he landed in the first round. Other than that, his jab's been his most effective weapon, yet he's not using it that much.
Again, every time Chavez throws anything, the crowd goes wild. And interested spectator is Boris Tszyu, the father of Kostya, who worked in the Russian steel mills for over 3 decades. and came to Australia with his son and the rest of the family.
That's not good there.
Chavez doing one of those things he does. As they get inside, you'll see that little elbow. He likes to throw the elbows. He likes to throw the forearms. He'll stick them in there. There it is, a little push in the face, a little forearm with the glove lacing. Chavez will do what he can. Here you see a little head action and a little hitting. Not really that illegal with the jaw there, but that head, you see him dragging it across Kostya's face, getting sneaky.
Tszyu told us if things do get out of hand and Chavez starts pulling that crazy stuff, he said, I'm a clean fighter. I'll ignore it. I'll be smart. I follow the rules. That's the problem with boxing. Too many guys break the rules. Tszyu.
Chavez is coming forward in this round. Made a point of coming out and coming forward. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Being picked up there by Kostya. Chavez in the past able to take off a round from time to time. But with Tszyu, that's not going to happen. He can't afford to do that because of the pressure that Tszyu puts on. And you wonder if Chavez at 38 and all the ring wars and all the battles can hang in.
You see Chavez too getting a little anxious to get inside, leaping in, jumping in, trying to crowd Tszyu like he is there. Does not want to be on the tail end of Tszyu's punches from the outside. Tszyu with a much better power ratio.
Tszyu is starting to connect more with that left uppercut to the body. It's starting to get through and take its toll on Chavez. Now a right-left combination to the head by Tszyu. Tszyu is starting to land with more regularity. That left off the hook off the top of Chavez's head. Overhand right, but a grazing blow by Chavez.
Chavez also leading with his head quite a bit, Steve.
Hold it. Watch it, Julio. Go back his head.
Watch those rabbit punches, says referee Bobby Pereira, to Chavez hitting on the back of the head.
I think that might be the first time I've ever seen Chavez apologize for something. I'm in shock.
Chavez has been down only once in his career. That was in the first fight with Frankie Randall. His first defeat after 87 straight wins.
His first on-the-record defeat. I thought Bernard Whitaker clearly beat him.
It was called a draw, but most people thought Whitaker won. That was at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio.
Chavez just complained about a headbutt, too. And he's the one coming in with his head down. I don't know what he's complaining about. Hit him very low.
Way south of the border.
You got me?
Chavez
okay?
looks exhausted.
You okay?
He looks very fatigued.
Okay, first warning. Touch.
And that could really become a factor here. It's extremely hot. He's not in the kind of shape he would be as vintage Chavez naturally.
Keep him up.
The factor is a weight also.
See how easily Tszyu just pushes him off.
Well, he's used to fighting at a higher weight. He had to come down to 140. He hasn't been at 140 since March of '98 against Miguel Angel Gonzalez. And that's got to be effective. He doesn't look as strong as we've seen in the past. Oh, he just pushed into the ropes. Wow. Let's bring Tszyu in right now, the IBF junior welterweight champion. What do you think so far through the first part of the fight?
I don't know, Steve. I see Chavez on the weekend right now, and you know, earlier both of the guys came at each other strong and competitive, but Tszyu looks like he's picking up now. You know, none of these guys are using a jab, so that's making the fight so hard. If these guys were boxing, it would be a much more easier fight.
Do you think that Chavez seems very tired right now?
Very. He looked very fatigued, and he looked like he's almost out of it. You know, if Tszyu double up on that jab, bring that right hand, I think it'd be a short night.
All right, the words of Tszyu, who could wind up facing Tszyu in the near future. Johnny Lewis, who trained former world champion Jeff Fennick. And Chavez with a very worried look on his face as we enter round number 4.
Steve, I agree with Zab Judah. Double jab and a right hand, and maybe even another jab right hand behind that. And I think that we have a much shorter night than we're in for at this pace.
Tszyu going with the jab.
Chavez is not a mover. He doesn't have the legs at this age, and he never had that type of style. To make that type of adjustment and box from the outside for 12 rounds against this strong, young champion is not possible.
And Tszyu looking very confident right now. Just walked into a straight left, but he's got a good chin. He goes flying down on Chavez. Over the hip of Tszyu, and Tszyu getting it from referee Bobby Ferreira and the crowd.
Come on.
You think that was intentional?
No, it really wasn't. Chavez kind of lunged at him, and they got stuck. And all Tszyu did was actually spin, but, you know, maybe there was a little spin with the intention to floor.
Man. Chavez going flying, whirling to the canvas. That left jab by Tszyu continues to be effective. Very annoying. Again, Chavez going low.
Come on.
A couple of fights ago, we saw Kostya systematically break down and destroy a younger, stronger Miguel Angel Gonzalez. I think we're in store for something similar here tonight.
That was a punishing fight.
He's slowly, round by round, picking up the pace, picking up the pressure, throwing more punches, reaching the body and the chin.
Right now, Tszyu is fighting like Chavez used to fight.
Exactly. Search and destroy. Head and body accumulation factor.
Yep. And it continues here in round 4 for Tszyu. Tszyu in control. The crowd trying to urge Chavez on, but it's not helping.
All right, hold it, come on.
Chavez is also a master at tying people up. He ties Tszyu up when Tszyu gets on the inside. Tszyu doesn't have room to move those arms.
And a nifty sequence there by Kostya, the champion.
Big right hand, 2 of them. That hurt Chavez.
Tszyu landing repeatedly with the right here in round 4.
Right hand to the body, Steve, right here, right down the middle, might be perfect for Kostya. But as we talked about, he's not seeing it, making the adjustments immediately.
Low blow.
Another low blow by Chavez. Second warning from Bobby Ferreira. One more, he'll get a point taken away. Tszyu picking up the pace.
Come on, get out. Come on, get out.
It must be so frustrating for a fighter as great as Chavez used to be to not be able to do what he knows his mind wants his body to do.
The timing and reflexes just not there.
It's 2 warnings for low blow.
We'll take a look at the slip slash fling to the floor. Chavez comes in, and you'll see Kostya Tszyu. They kind of lean into each other, and as Kostya spins, Chavez is hooked, trips over his leg. It wasn't a vicious, deliberate swing, though. Kostya Tszyu later on landing some combinations, keeping the pressure on, keeping Chavez's back to the ropes, working the body, working the head, stuffing the jab, just making him pay physically as often as possible.
In wrestling, a takedown is worth 2 points. Here it almost cost Kostya Tszyu one. Tszyu told us he'd throw more body shots, but he's still doing head hunting. In round 4, he threw only 5 body shots, 4 of them landed. It's round 5.
Chavez looking like he's letting a little bit of it hang out now. Is it all or nothing?
That's a push, not a knockdown.
Chavez usually has the leverage on most of his fighters, physically stronger, heavier hands. This time the situation is completely reversed.
Yeah, one of the few times in the history of Julio Cesar Chavez he's actually in the ring with somebody stronger than him. must be to Chavez.
Come on, get back.
That was the third one by Chavez, but Ferrara.
And the referee looked at him, shook his head. He knew.
Yep.
He knew.
He let it go.
He let it go.
Tszyu going to town, peppering the head of Chavez and digging to the rib.
Wiggin left hook. Watch the right hand. It's on its way.
Tszyu having his way now. No answers, no replies from Chavez.
Chavez's bounce is so important because he's squared up. He's a bigger target. Everything is wrong. It's just fatigue and his brain not being able to translate to his body what it needs to do. And his body, on top of that, can't do it.
And as you said, he just doesn't fight well going backwards. And the aggressive, straight-ahead style of Kostya is making him do it a lot.
Oh, watch the back of the head. I saw that.
Now a caution to Kostya for hitting on the back of Chavez's head. Chavez trying left hooks, doubling up, but getting nowhere. They're blocked. Good straight right there.
Chavez is just missing so much in the way of speed and tenacity. I don't know how to train for this fight, but he doesn't even seem to be able to throw a lot of punches. And he's walking in with no defensive. I mean, he's just walking with his face hanging out there. No defensive skills left.
Combinations to the head by Kostya, landing repeatedly. Tszyu with the uppercut there. We haven't seen much of that. There's another uppercut to the body with the left. Straight right now by Kostya. What a round for Tszyu. Tszyu in dominant fashion.
One more time.
Let's go, Julio. Let's go. We came prepared. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Another low blow actually does show up. Here goes Chavez underneath. There's the right uppercut and the left. That's a combination south of the border. The referee sort of let that one slide. A little later on, Chavez eating the jab and a right hand right down the pipe. The same type of right hand that Frankie Randall used to drop Chavez. Left uppercut. Tszyu hitting with everything. Chavez's defensive reflexes as well as his offensive reflexes are no longer what they need to be even competitive here tonight.
A small cut is open on the forehead of Chavez. Round 6. Chavez forcing the attack.
Back up. Time.
And time called by Bobby Ferrara. And he's taking a point away for a low blow.
1 point.
I wasn't sure if he caught it. He did from Chavez.
1 point. Low blow.
It's actually the 4th one, but he'll count it as
Julio,
the 3rd.
got to stop it. Time in.
And he tells Chavez to stop it. Chavez does understand some English. Sure, he understood that. Look, and down goes Chavez for only the 2nd time in his career.
And again, the right hand, he's shown that susceptibility.
5, 6.
Tszyu is a much better puncher than Frankie Randall. Even though Frankie Randall's a sharp puncher, Tszyu has heavy hands.
You all right? You sure? All right, come on.
25 seconds into round 6 came the knockdown.
Chavez's corner is up and standing on the apron asking him, do you want to continue? Do you want to continue? His own corner saying, is that enough or do you want to keep going?
Big factor here, a long way to go in round 6, over 2 minutes. Well, we'll see what kind of warrior he really is now. Chavez hanging tough.
He's getting ready to go out on his shield, and he is still swinging.
Kostya with a smile. But it's Chavez coming forward. But it's Tszyu scoring. Another straight right hand. All over Chavez. Steps in and stops the fight. It's all over. Kostya wins it. TKO. Round 6.
People started throwing things already.
It's getting a little ugly now. And they're protecting Kostya to the center of the ring, and things are flying down towards us. And our stage manager, Joel Farbstein, just got nailed to the head. You all right? He's all right. Things getting really out of hand now. The fans are very upset.
Well, we have Mexico City or Phoenix.
Well, the fans extremely upset at the way things ended here. The referee stopping the fight, but justifiably. There's no question about that, because Chavez was getting pummeled, Bobby.
What did he have to do? Die?
Unbelievable.
I mean, the Mexican fans are showing that they have absolutely no care for a fighter now.
I thought
not only did they cheer him on, but now they want him to die before he loses.
Well, I thought they were a little more sophisticated than that. Apparently some of them are not. I do believe most of them are, but there's always a few bad eggs in the crowd. So Tszyu wins it in convincing fashion, and hopefully finally puts an end to the career, the illustrious career of Julio Cezar Chavez.